Welcome everyone. This is the session 6 from the playlist of NEET Physics Part 2. The topic is energy stored in a capacitor, and I have taken one question which was asked in the CBSE All India Pre-Medical Test in the year 2001. So the question here is: a parallel plate capacitor has a uniform electric field E, which is in volts per meter, in the space between the plates. If D is the distance between the plates, area of each plate is A meter square, then the energy stored in the capacitor is. So there are four options here. These are the two options which I have written here, and there are these two options more, that is C and D. So we have to find the correct option. So the energy stored in the capacitor, as we all know, is equal to, let us say, half CV square. Now the capacitance of a capacitor C, this is equal to epsilon naught A upon D. So here where A is the area of the each plate and D is the separation between the two plates. So the value of the capacitance is equal to epsilon naught A upon D. Now V is what? It is the voltage across the two plates of the capacitor. So V is equal to E into D, where E is the intensity of the electric field in the space between the plates, and D is the this is the separation between the two plates. So V is equal to E into D, C is equal to epsilon naught A upon D, and the this energy stored in the capacitor is given by this formula, that is half CV square. So we can say that U is equal to 1 by 2. I will be substituting the value of this C in this equation. Say this is the equation number 1. See, this is the equation number 2 and this is the equation number 3. So I will be substituting the value of C in equation number 1, and I will be substituting the value of V in this equation number 1. So C is equal to epsilon naught A upon D, and V is equal to E into D whole square. So the energy stored in the capacitor will be equal to epsilon naught A upon D into E square D square. So here the option here you can find here is that this 1 by 2 epsilon naught A D. Yeah. Now here it is D square. So here this can be again written as 1 by 2 epsilon naught A into E square into D, because this will get cancelled, and finally I will be getting the energy stored in the capacitor, which is equal to 1 by 2 into epsilon naught A into E into D. So the correct option is C, because C is equal to 1 by 2 into epsilon naught A into E square into D. So the correct option is C. So in this question, the most important thing which you all have to remember is that the voltage across the the plates of the capacitor is equal to the intensity of this electrical field in the space between the plates multiplied by the separation between the two plates. So this was an important this formula which you have to substitute in the equation number 1, which is the equation for the energy stored in a capacitor. And this is a very common formula which everyone knows about it, that is the capacitance of a capacitor is equal to epsilon naught A upon D. So I have also substituted this value in the equation number 1, and finally we have got the energy stored in the capacitor, which is equal to 1 by 2 epsilon naught A E D. So our correct option is C. So thank you very much for joining this session. In the next session I will be coming up with another question which was asked in either in the NEET examination or in the CBSE or in the pre-medical test in the previous years. So thank you very much again. Have a nice day. Bye.